Thank you very much. And I meant to do this story on stage, and I haven't told it in a long time, but I figured, I used to tell it pretty well. Should still remember. All right. Nicole, what color is this? You're right. I was just testing you. Okay, so I live in a purple house, and near my house are woods. I like to go there in the springtime when the snow begins to melt. I like to go all the way across to the other side of the forest, where in the middle of the forest there is a river which runs from both north and south. Now animals like to go to the river, for they find the waters cool and refreshing. Animals from the other side of the forest, they too find the waters cool and refreshing. People from the four corners of the earth like to go there just to see these magnificent creatures. Some will come by train. Others might drive themselves there by car. Those who Now, the most enjoyable form of transportation of all is that which is made by boat. Now, if you find yourself fortunate enough to sail along the river by boat, eventually you'll come to a point in the river where it begins to narrow until finally you and the boat will both find themselves caught in a pinch. Now, if you find yourself caught in a pinch, there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fear, because you're in no danger. So instead, you should just sit back and admire the beautiful landscape, the magnificent forest creature, and the tranquility of the river. If you look off into the distance, you'll notice a hill. If you park your boat and decide to walk up this hill, you'll notice that in the springtime, the flowers will begin to push up from the earth. And when the wind blows, these flowers will begin to sway. And if you look even closer still, not all of these things which are swaying are flowers. Some, in fact, are actually mindless, fluttering butterflies. So that's an example of a teaching tale. And because of the story, it helps you kind of associate and remember what the folding sequence is. So what was the first fold that I made? I folded it in half. Why? Because of the river that's in the middle of the forest. Because the animals from the two sides of the forest, they go to the river. Four corners of the earth, the people come by different transportation. The last transportation is the boat. Now what happens to the boat? It gets caught in a pinch, and then it's a hill. And then you walk up the hill, flowers push up from the earth, they sway in the breeze. Some of those are not flowers, but mindless floating butterflies. So